What's up, guys? Welcome back to What Cheers. I'm Nick, and today I am actually joined by another Nick. This is the first fan of the show to come on the show and do a guest review with me, and welcome, Nick.
Hey, I'm pumped to be here.
Yeah, he just drove 2 hours from Connecticut this morning, and he's got some buddies up here, so it just worked out that he could bring a really special release to me to review. And why don't you tell the people what this beer is?
The beer is called Coriolis from the England Brewing Company. Brewed with the Nelson Sauvin hops from New Zealand. So it's definitely a treat. The second year they brewed it.
Yeah.
I've got to have it before the second time they made it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give anything away, but it's...
Yeah, he's already had one, and I've been talking to him all week about it, and so this is, yeah, like you said, second time they brewed it. The last time they brewed it was a year ago. And it's really tough to get those Nelson Sauvin hops because they're so sought after. A lot of breweries have them contracted to get them, so it takes a lot to make this. It's 8.2% alcohol by volume, and this is only a couple days old from when it was in the growlers. So we're gonna get right into this, guys. All right, guys. So we got the Coriolis poured, and take a look at this bad boy.
It is mama.
This is the dirtiest, juiciest looking. Double IPA, any beer.
Yeah.
Completely orange. Looks like like you said. What do you think?
Freshly squeezed orange juice. As weird as that sounds, it looks like somebody just took orange juice and...
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks awesome.
Clearly, this is unfiltered.
Yeah.
Totally dirty. It looks like it's gonna be like chewy almost. It's so unfiltered, and just beautiful. You got carbonation comes with, a little bit. You can't really see anything going on in the beer because it's so damn unfiltered. Hazy,
yeah,
but it looks like orange juice, and I cannot wait to get into it. So let's go ahead and give a smell on the Coriolis. Oh man,
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's so good.
The first thing I pick up is like orange rind,
yeah.
like the rind,
yep.
like a fruit rind,
yep.
kind of.
And it's
clearly followed up by the juiciness.
Yep. And it's a little more dank too.
Definitely dankness to it, that kind of sticky hop aroma.
Actually, you know what?
Definitely some sweetness in it.
From this time that I'm smelling it, I get more tropical from it.
Because it was too fresh before?
The last time it was just pure, it's sort of like, I don't know, almost even like it sounds weird, but like soil. It was just so like
earthy. The topsoil thing?
Yeah, it was earthy.
That happens sometimes, yeah. Now, because this was, you had it the first day it came out. This is only Saturday, and you got this on Tuesday. This one's from Tuesday?
Yep.
So it's only been a few days, but the one he had the day he got it probably was a little bit too fresh.
I think this is a sample, but it was too new.
Too new, yeah.
Age.
Sometimes you gotta let these IPAs calm down for a couple days, honestly.
Yeah, let it sit for a little bit.
This is so juicy and tropical fruity. It's just got the pineapple, clearly the orange rind, the orange juice.
Yeah.
It's got sweetness to it.
It smells like a woman you want to bring home to mama. It smells so good. Oh my god.
Alright, let's get a taste.
All right, cheers, man.
Cheers.
All right.
About to spill, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, wow. Oh man, it's just starting up now on your palate. After you swallow, all the hops start coming out, hardcore.
Yeah.
This beer is so unique. I've never tasted a beer with so much Nelson Sauvin. Like, you can get that wine, the white wine characteristic to it, the grape but the orange and the tropical fruitiness of it is incredible.
This is good stuff.
It really does taste like you're not drinking a beer.
Right.
It tastes like you're drinking a carbonated blend of juices, kind of. And the Nelson Sauvin is such a unique hop, and you just don't get it a lot.
Yeah.
And so you can definitely tell the difference when you're drinking this. The initial sip is total, like, overpowering, like, hops and sweetness.
Right in the front, man.
It's like so. It's a
hop bomb.
It's a hop bomb, and it's smooth.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
it's sweet.
Yeah, I love it.
It's sweet. It's silky smooth, kind of.
Yeah, it's got like a soap finish too, and then you get that nice bitter end down the back.
I actually expected there to be less sweetness, and I'm so happy that there is this much sweetness because I love sweeter IPAs.
Like I said, the one I had, the growler I had wasn't this sweet.
No?
Yeah, only a couple of
That's
days.
amazing. Even a couple days does a lot to it.
Yeah.
So,
It's a beautiful thing.
yeah, I don't know what else are you getting out of this, Nick.
Oh man.
Anything you can think of besides the tropical fruit kind of?
No, you pretty much nailed it. Like the sweetness, like I said, the sweetness factor I didn't taste before. I had some, but it kind of faded quickly. But this, it sits nice. And it stays, you know.
The whole front end to the back after till you swallow is like sweetness, blended fruit juices, and then after you swallow, that's when the hops really start kicking in on your tongue, and you really get that nice bitterness, that rind, that juicy kind of rind flavor.
I didn't even think about that before.
And then it finishes really dry
Yep.
and clean, like it leaves your tongue clean, and you're ready for another sip. It doesn't like load up on you. And for 8.2%, you don't taste any alcohol at all. This is ridiculous.
No.
It's just a really big,
This is awesome, yeah.
juicy ass beer.
Yeah.
One of the best. This is the best Nelson Sauvin beer I've ever had. This is incredible stuff. So I don't even think we need to let this warm up.
No.
There's no need to let it warm up. You're already getting everything out of this. So this is a 98 rating on Beer Advocate right now. It's already gone up a couple points just this week because it only has not many reviews. What are you thinking as far as the number goes on this one?
Jesus. I'm gonna give it a 97. It's up there, man.
Yeah, it's up there because you've had Heady, you've had similar beers to me, and you know what's the level.
Right.
But I mean, I think I gotta go. I'm gonna go 98 too, just like Beer Advocate right now, because I don't think there's anything that's detracting from this beer.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what I mean. There is almost is slightly too fresh.
Yeah.
In a way, because after this many sips, you're like, oh man, this is really it's really bitter. It's really hoppy.
Yep.
But that's the only thing I'd say. Like, if that sounds ridiculous, but it still is almost too fresh.
Right.
But it's so damn good. I can agree with the 98. I think if comparatively to like a Hill Farmstead IPA, like I've done a lot of those.
Yeah.
This holds up to those, hands down.
It does.
So guys, I would say go get this beer, but you're not going to be able to unless you already got it. You can't get it, unfortunately, and I hate to say that, but it's true.
Yeah.
So if you next time it comes out, maybe try
next year.
Next
It's
year.
always next year. You know, they say that when you don't make the sports team. I didn't make the kickball team. There's always next year.
There's always next year, guys.
Yeah.
So look for Coriolis next year. But seriously, we just had to review this, and Nick came all the way up here, so.
My pleasure to be here, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you could make it.
Cheers.
So cheers.
Yep.
And cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
And if you've had any other New England Brewing Company beers, let us know. Let us know what you think. All right? See you in the next beer review.
Take it easy.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's good, man. It's too good.